Thanks, Sean. Good evening, everyone. So I'm supposed to do an elevator pitch, and I might end up with 1 minute to that. But I thought, actually, I'm going to take the responsibility of being first seriously, and I'm going to try and make this whole thing real. And the only thing that makes it real is actually talking about some businesses. It's talking about some investments. So we're going to answer this question. Why are we all talking about EIS and SEIS? It is about tax reliefs, but it's about supporting innovation, it's about supporting job growth, and it's about giving your investors a return. So, take your pick. Somebody shout out one of these that you'd like to talk about, or like me to talk about, more to the point. Outfox, so a non-alcoholic drink that keeps all the behaviours and rituals around alcoholic drinks, that is targeted to people, the growing population that is not drinking alcohol at all, or is abstaining for certain periods, like sober October or dry January, etc., of which 5 million people in the UK participated in that last year, and run by the ex-head of sales for Vita Coca, who was originally on Craft's graduate programme and has got proven ability to grow a new business and get a FMCG product in front of supermarkets. That's a product example. Somebody pick one out of these. Not dogs. So this is based on a corn bratwurst, which, if you saw it in its raw state, is pretty unappealing. But Not Dogs have got exclusivity from corn to sell these in the UK. They're a vegan hot dog, and it's all about the toppings, this business. So what it is a new casual dining, fast service restaurant, initially in Birmingham, now at break-even after 12 months there, now going on to Uber, Deliveroo, just opening this week in a joint venture with Merlin Entertainment, the FTSE 250 entertainment business that has Madame Tussauds, Alton Towers, and in this case, we're trialling out a unit in Chessington, World of Adventures. What about an example from this lot? Tribe. So this is travel for the digital generation. So this is a little bit like 1830 holidays, but without the connotations of just drunken nightmare holidays. This is selling holidays in a way that young people want to be sold product, which is on their mobile whilst they're in the pub with their mates, deciding that we're all going to go away together. It's giving the capability for to split up the fees around that holiday so that some poor bastard is not the one that's holding all the bill and trying to get in the cash. It's just immediately divvying up. It's communicating to everybody before the holiday digitally, during the holiday digitally, including having professional photographers at events so that you know exactly what's going to happen then, taking great pictures, everybody sifting through them and then sharing them on social media. So that's a viral marketing impact for Tribe, and then keeping everybody together after the holiday. Exactly the kind of thing that big holiday businesses can't do is innovate in that kind of digital friendly way. So the thing that holds those together is those are all investments that we've made in the last year. And I just thought it was important to make this thing real by talking about some proper businesses. And this goes to Donald's point. They're all in this seed space, which this is just making the point that he made, that it's all in this SEIS and EIS space, which has traditionally been hard for businesses to get at. And where our fund operates is SEIS and EIS. We have a particularly innovative way, as Sean said, of looking at this. We have the Startup Series, which is a monthly competition that is promoted by startups.co.uk, which, as you can imagine, gets a lot of eyeballs from entrepreneurs with a domain name like that. We get over 100 entries a month, from which we distill 1 or 2 investments each month to receive SEIS. But then that feeds our EIS investments, and they have the advantage of being businesses that we've worked with for the last 12, 14, 15 months or so, which is the most amount of due diligence you could ever possibly do on a business. That's invested from a fund called, those investments are made from a fund called the Startup Fund, the Startup Series Fund. Worth Capital, myself and my business partner Paul, we've got a background in brand marketing, all sorts of other kind of marketing agency fields, so such as experiential marketing, advertising, etc. And then my background, that's Paul's background, my background is in retail, and I'm still an innovation consultant for very large businesses like IKEA, AB InBev, etc. So we make the recommendations, and then we've teamed up with Amersham Investment Management, who are experienced fund managers that run the fund for us and provide all that kind of technical due diligence and oversight. So that's the product, and that's all I wanted to say on it. Come and see either myself or Mark afterwards, or just give us a call, and we'll be happy to talk some more. Thanks a lot.